Now go.
Aloha everybody, today is April 13th and it is Monday. Happy Monday everybody. I hope everybody had a good Easter Sunday. So I want to update you on some stuff going on in Hawaii, but first I want to say that I want you guys all to know I'm not affiliated with any tourist agency or the Hawaii Tourism Authority or industry or businesses in any way. I love Hawaii, I love where I live, and I like to share this with all of you, which is the whole concept of me bringing Hawaii to you. And so bringing this leads to the next thing is this is how I make my money. This is how I earn my income. I put videos up on YouTube, and you folks watch it. When a commercial plays, when you watch that commercial, and you don't have to watch the whole commercial, and you can press skip, when it comes available. But that's how I make my money, is when you watch the commercials on my videos. So I'll put a link also, or put a window at the end where you can see I made a video about how I make money on YouTube. It's an animated one. You guys can watch it if you want. So that's why I do this. I'm just letting you know. I'm not doing this for fun. This is how I earn my income. Okay? So that being said, there's a 14-day quarantine you all heard about when you come to Hawaii. If you are a resident, then you're gonna come home and you stay at home for 14 days. But if you are a visitor, you have to stay in your hotel. You cannot leave your hotel room for food or anything. You have to get room service, and it is at your own cost. And they're serious about this. They've already arrested people for breaking this mandatory 14-day quarantine. And then now, after you get arrested or you get cited, you got a court date too. So you got to show up for the court. I mean, it's not worth it. You can't go out and enjoy yourself. This is just because the airlines dropped the prices right now. It's just not a good time to come to Hawaii. Just how can you enjoy it? How can anybody? And then that leads to another thing about airfares are so low right now. Guess who's coming here? Besides people who wanna come for vacation, you got homeless coming here now because the prices are so low they can afford to. I don't know if somebody's helping them out and sending them here because they don't want them there, or wherever they're from. But what's happening now is they are coming here on whatever airlines is still flying at a cheap rate, and then when they get here, they find out that they have no residence to go to. They're being sent back to where they're from because there's no way for them to do the 14-day quarantine. And you know who pays for that? It's the Hawaii Tourism Authority. And I believe that's our taxpayers' money. So that's not a happy thing for any of us. We don't want that to happen. I don't know how we can stop that from happening, but that's what's happening now. People who don't have a residence, which I will say are homeless, are being sent back to wherever they came from. But anyways, I'm not going to speculate or anything more on that. I'm just telling you what's happening. Okay, so talking more about homeless, I had a viewer who suggested me, maybe doing an episode on the homeless, and I kind of think that that's a good idea too, but I just don't know how to do it. But I wanna know from you folks if any locals are here watching. So this viewer had gone through Oahu, and there's a lot of homeless there, like in certain areas, and he said they're gone. So I don't know also what has happened to a lot of these homeless. We did a drive around in Honolulu, and we did see some homeless on the streets, but they're kind of spread out now. They're not clustered in areas where there's a whole bunch of them anymore. I'm not sure if when the parks close and not having restrooms to go to and clean up at and use, when you have to go to the bathroom, I don't know if that has something to do with it. Have they gone into shelters? Have they checked in there? I do believe that there are more homeless taking advantage of the shelters now, or getting help. So But if you folks know, can you folks leave a comment down below about that? Because we want to know, and I'm curious. I don't know if I can do an episode on that. You know, my thing is usually showing Hawaii, and you know, and the beauty of it and the nice things here. And I try not to show that other side of Hawaii, and we know it all exists. So we'll see. I don't know, but thank you, viewer, you know, for that. I don't want to mention your names. I don't put you on the spot, but so okay. Here's another thing. So you know, the surfboard rack on Kalakaua by the police station and the Moana Surf Rider, right in between there. Remember there was the arson that burnt that thing down. They got video footage of him, or they got some still shots of him from the video footage. I heard from somebody that they caught the guy, but I you know, I said that in the video that they caught the guy because I was thinking, oh, okay, so they caught the guy, but I never verified that. So somebody else asked that, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try to look for a link, and so I can pass that link on to them, show them the article. And I could not find a single link or an article in the news about it. So if you folks have any information, you can tell me where, you know, if this person did actually get arrested. We'd like to know about it. Please leave a comment down below or a link to the article if you know. I'm sorry to the guys who heard me say that, and these guys had their boards burnt there, you know, and they were hopeful, I guess, that maybe they did catch the guy, and I was hopeful that I could find the article for them, and I couldn't because I don't know, maybe they did not catch the guy. So please, if you have any information about that, please leave a comment down below because we'd like to know. Okay, and then wanted to let you know that so this weekend, you know, we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a longer weekend because Friday was a holiday. They did a curfew here on Oahu, and I know they've been doing it on Kauai already, but on Oahu they did it, and the curfew was from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Every night. So Friday night, Saturday night, and then I believe Sunday night. So I don't know if they're going to continue with this, but just letting you know that that's happening right now. And then talking about going out and getting exercise, you know, we all got to go out and get food, right? We can't just stay at home. We don't have food service like where they just drop off food to us. So we have to go out to grocery shopping and maybe get food. You know, maybe we can support some of these smaller businesses and get food from them. But going out for exercise, I've been kind of scared about lately. And one of the issues is that I'm not picking on anybody, but when you're walking and you have a jogger or runners go by you and they're huffing and puffing, they're, you know, leaving a bigger trail, a longer trail. You know, it goes from like being 6 feet of standing, right? But when you're walking, it's actually longer, right? And then now when you're jogging or running, that path, that puff of, you know, possibility of virus, like, you know, getting out there is bigger. It's a bigger area now. So I've been scared to go out and go out and get exercise. So lately we've been staying at home more, and I'm trying to get more creative. And any videos that I put out, I've already taken. My style is not I go out every day and take a video. My style is I spend a day like just doing a whole bunch of different videos, you know, different areas and stuff. So I have a stockpile on videos that I'm gonna continue to put out, and then I am going to continue putting out more videos from my older stuff, and I think I can still make it interesting for everybody, and people still watch. I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but say if I was doing a virtual walk, I'm gonna maybe cut out a lot of the walking, and if I caught a show, like a performance in that, I'm gonna do the show and I'm gonna put that on there, and you know, label it just as that show. Or if I did a walk where, you know, like how I do Waikiki a lot, I'm gonna maybe take out, you know, that walk that I did, that I only did a virtual walk with no talking, and then now I'm gonna maybe do a tour and talk about the different areas. So just to let you folks know, That's just, I've been trying to stay at home more also because I want to protect my family, and I don't want to put anybody else at risk also. Um, Here's another thing. So supermarket shopping, we're talking about supermarkets too. Um, they've been having to, well, they're open and available for us to go shopping, supermarkets. So Foodland has now made it so there's a rule: you cannot go into Foodland without a mask. You have to have a mask covering, or mouth and your nose. And if you wondering why I shaved off my beard, is because when I wear a mask, it doesn't sit on my face good when I have hair on my chin. So now I have a puffball on my head, which I don't like this look, but I'm sorry, that's that's how I can keep the mask on my face better. So Foodland is doing that now, and I don't know if other supermarkets may follow that, but that's how it is. I don't know how it is. This is all in Hawaii, so I don't know. Things might be different wherever you're at. All public schools are out, and they said until April 30th, but there's no way they're going to go back to school. Austin is doing school online now, and I believe that's how all the public schools are doing right now. They're doing online classes. The teachers are sending them, giving them new stuff via links of their school websites, and they're doing video talking, chats and stuff, and with the whole class. And it's pretty cool what you can do now, because back in the day this would not be possible. So they're continuing on with the schooling and stuff, but I really don't think they're going to go back in on April 30th. April 30th, that's too soon. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And I overheard that they'll probably be out for a while, until maybe I heard until there's 4 weeks of no new cases of the virus. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that all with you. Remember, I'm not a news person. I hear this on the news, and I see articles and stuff, and I read about it, and I get information from viewers who are concerned about certain things, and I want to put that out there, because you guys all make a difference to me. You guys all support me, and what you say and your questions are important, and I just want you to know that we do care about you guys. And this is also another way of me making different content. So not sure if you folks have been able to check out Mele in the Hale, but that's a really cool program that they're going to have every Saturday, put on by Haku Collective, and Kimi A. Miners behind that, of course. This past episode had Lena Girl. She's awesome. I love Lena Girl. And then also my cousin Sam had put out he had released his Dragonfly series, episode 1, 2, and 3, and then the gag reel. I said before, share that with your kids, but you may not want to share it with young kids, because the content is a little bit more for maybe older kids or adults, because of the light swearing and also the violence in it. But I really enjoyed it, and I don't know if you folks got to watch it, but if he releases out the other episodes, I'm gonna definitely let you folks know about it. And this episode is sponsored by Shark Dog Designs Hawaii. Thank you, Clinton, for the awesome shirts you printed up for us. And also Marie's Baja Fish Tacos out at Kahuku at the food trucks. They could really use your support. They're open every day except for Tuesday and Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Go check them out for lunch. They're so good. The food is so good over there. Okay, if you like the imagery, this is I'm gonna be using imagery from my videos or my still photography. I'm actually a photographer, or I had been for a while before, and I kind of stopped doing that. But yeah, hope you folks like the pictures and the imagery from the videos or my still photography. But anyways, Yep, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Don't forget, I'm going to show you, put a link for that video of how I make money on YouTube. So you understand. I'm not just doing this. This isn't just fun for me. This is how I earn my income. Yeah. So if you folks want to support us anymore, you can join us on Patreon. I always have a link down below usually. So it's just another way to contribute to us and support us on what we're doing here. Thank you everybody for your support. We really appreciate you, and you guys are all important to us. So be safe, and thanks for watching everybody. Aloha.